What if I told you that the most stylish women over 60 don't own 50 pairs of shoes? They own 5. Yes, just 5. Now, before you look at your own shoe closet and think, there's no way that's enough, stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you might be looking at your shoe collection very differently. Here's something that may surprise you. Many women don't have a shoe problem, they have a decision problem. Too many shoes that pinch your toes. Too many pairs you only wore once. Too many trendy styles that looked amazing in the store, but somehow never leave the closet. Meanwhile, some of the most effortlessly elegant women in the world seem to wear the same handful of shoes over and over again, yet they always look incredibly stylish. So what's their secret? Today, we're uncovering exactly that. I'm going to show you the 5 timeless shoe styles that French women over 60 rely on to look elegant, polished, and comfortable without filling their closets with shoes they'll never wear. And trust me, the 5th shoe surprised me the most because it's replacing something millions of women still think they need. Before we get started, I have a quick question for you. How many pairs of shoes are in your closet right now? 20? 30? More than 50? Be honest and tell me in the comments because I genuinely want to know. And while you're there, if you're enjoying these videos, please take just 2 seconds to hit the subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it helps Still Got Style at 50+ reach more wonderful women who deserve timeless fashion advice instead of confusing trends. Thank you so much for supporting this community. Now, let's talk about something the fashion industry rarely admits. Expensive shoes don't automatically make you look elegant.
In fact, some of the most expensive shoes are also the least comfortable. French women understand something many of us learn the hard way. A shoe should support your life, not make your life harder. That's why they don't buy shoes just because they're fashionable. They buy shoes that work with almost everything in their wardrobe. Every pair earns its place. Nothing collects dust. Nothing becomes a regret purchase. And that's exactly why 5 carefully chosen shoes often outperform 50 impulse buys. Let's start with the first one. The modern ballet flat. Now, forget everything you remember about the flimsy ballet flats from years ago. You know the ones. Paper-thin soles, no support, feet aching before lunchtime. Those are not the shoes we're talking about. Today's modern ballet flat is completely different. Soft, premium leather gently wraps around your foot, almost like a glove. That's exactly why many women call it the glove flat. Instead of squeezing your feet, it moves with them. Instead of needing weeks to break in, it often feels comfortable from the very first wear. And here's a tiny design detail that changes everything. Choose an almond toe or a soft square toe instead of a perfectly round one. It may seem insignificant, but it creates the illusion of longer, more elegant legs, while giving your toes more room to breathe. Sometimes the smallest details make the biggest difference. Pair these flats with straight leg jeans that stop just above your ankle. That little glimpse of skin between your jeans and your shoes may seem unimportant, but it visually lengthens your legs and keeps your outfit looking light instead of heavy. Finish the look with a crisp white shirt or a lightweight knit sweater, and suddenly you have that effortless European elegance so many women admire. Here's one mistake I'd avoid. Shoes covered in oversized bows, giant buckles, or flashy decorations. They often date an outfit much faster than people realize. Simple almost always looks more expensive. Now, here's a question for you. Would you rather own 1 pair of beautiful leather flats that last for years, or 5 cheap pairs that lose their shape after 1 season? There's no wrong answer, but tell me what you think in the comments. I'm always fascinated by the different opinions. Now, let's move to the second shoe, and this one might upset a few people, because social media keeps telling us that bigger is better. But is it? Shoe number 2, the block heel loafer. Have you noticed how chunky platform loafers seem to be everywhere these days? They're bold, they're trendy, they're impossible to ignore. But here's something you won't hear very often. Just because something is fashionable doesn't mean it's flattering. In fact, those oversized, heavy loafers can make an elegant outfit feel bulky instead of sophisticated. French women rarely choose them. Instead, they look for a classic leather loafer with a small stacked block heel, usually around 1 to 1.5 inches. It sounds like a tiny difference, but it completely changes how you walk. It improves posture, it gives subtle height, it feels stable, and it's comfortable enough to wear all day. Now imagine this outfit.
a pair of flowing cream wide-leg trousers, a simple white blouse, a tailored navy blazer, and rich burgundy leather loafers. Doesn't that immediately feel polished? Even if you're only meeting a friend for coffee or running errands. That's the beauty of timeless style. It makes ordinary days feel a little more elegant. When choosing loafers, look for smooth leather in classic colors, like black, chocolate brown, burgundy, or deep navy. Avoid oversized metal hardware or extremely stiff leather that digs into the top of your foot. Comfort should never be sacrificed for style, because true elegance isn't about surviving your shoes. It's about forgetting you're even wearing them. And before we continue to the next 3 shoes, I want you to think about this. If you could only keep 5 pairs of shoes in your closet, which pair would you refuse to give up? Take a moment and tell me in the comments. You might inspire another woman who's trying to simplify her wardrobe. And trust me, the next shoe is the one that completely changed how I think about sneakers after 60. You won't want to miss it. Welcome back. Now we're getting into the 3 shoe styles that truly separate a timeless wardrobe from one that's simply following trends. And I have to warn you, the next shoe is the one many women never expected to see on this list. Shoe number 3, the elegant leather sneaker. If someone told you 10 years ago that sneakers could look sophisticated enough to wear with tailored trousers or a beautiful midi dress, you probably would have laughed. But fashion has changed. The question is, have we changed with it? Here's where many women get it wrong. They assume all sneakers belong in the same category. They don't. There's a world of difference between an athletic running shoe and a sleek leather sneaker designed for everyday elegance. French women have understood this for years. They walk everywhere, through parks, along city streets, across uneven cobblestones, yet somehow they still look effortlessly polished. Their secret isn't wearing expensive sneakers, it's choosing the right ones. Look for smooth leather in white, soft cream, or off-white. Keep the sole slim. Keep the design clean, and avoid large logos or flashy colors. The simpler the sneaker, the more expensive it looks. Pair it with tailored navy trousers, a crisp white shirt, and a camel trench coat. Or wear it with a flowing midi dress for a relaxed but elegant weekend look. It's comfortable, it's modern, and it proves that style doesn't have to hurt. Now, let me ask you something. Do you think women over 60 should wear sneakers with dresses? Or do you believe dresses should always be paired with heels? There's no right answer. I'd genuinely love to hear your opinion, because this is one fashion topic that always starts interesting conversations. Now let's move into the colder months. Shoe number 4, the glove-fit ankle boot. Here's a mistake many women make without realizing it. They choose ankle boots that are too wide around the ankle. It seems like a small detail, but it can completely interrupt the clean line of your outfit. Loose boot openings make trousers bunch awkwardly. They shorten the leg visually, and they take away that elegant, streamed line look. Instead, choose an ankle boot that gently hugs the ankle. Think of it as a second skin. That close fit allows trousers to fall smoothly over the boot and creates one long, uninterrupted line. Instantly more polished. Look for a sturdy, stacked heel around 1.5 to 2 inches. It's high enough to elongate the legs, yet comfortable enough for everyday life. Black leather with black trousers creates a beautifully elongated silhouette. Brown leather looks stunning with dark denim. And if you're wearing a flowing skirt, add opaque tights in the same color as your boots. The result is timeless, elegant, and incredibly flattering. Avoid oversized buckles, avoid bulky Western-inspired styles, and avoid boots with stiff shafts that refuse to move naturally when you walk. Remember, the goal is effortless sophistication, not making your footwear the loudest part of your outfit. Now we arrive at my favorite shoe on today's list, and honestly, this might be the one that saves your feet forever. Shoe number 5, the kitten heel slingback. For years, we've been told that glamorous evenings require painfully high heels. But do they really? Or have we simply accepted unnecessary discomfort as part of dressing well? Here's the truth. A beautifully designed kitten heel can look every bit as elegant as a towering stiletto, sometimes even more. A heel between 1 and 1.5 inches gives gentle lift, improves posture, lengthens the leg, and allows you to enjoy the evening instead of counting the minutes until you can take your shoes off. Choose black suede.
Classic patent leather or soft nude leather. A pointed or softly almond-shaped toe creates a beautiful elongated line. The slingback strap keeps the shoe looking light and feminine. Here's one important detail many women overlook. Always check the back strap. If it's too stiff, it will keep slipping off your heel every few steps. A hidden elastic insert makes all the difference. Small detail, big improvement. Picture this: a pair of elegant black ankle-length trousers, a silk blouse, gold earrings, a structured handbag, and classic black slingback kitten heels. Simple, sophisticated, and completely timeless. Now, take a step back and look at these 5 shoes together. Do you notice the pattern? None of them were chosen because they were trendy. None of them depend on flashy logos. None of them scream for attention. Instead, every pair quietly supports the entire wardrobe. That's exactly what timeless style looks like. It isn't about owning more, it's about choosing better. Imagine opening your closet and knowing every single pair of shoes works with almost everything you own. No clutter, no regret purchases, no wondering what matters. Just effortless choices every morning. That's freedom. And honestly, isn't that what great style should give us? Before we finish, I'd love to know, which of these 5 shoes do you already own? And which one are you excited to add next? Share your answer in the comments because your experience could help another woman who's building a wardrobe she'll truly love. If today's video changed the way you think about shoes, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Still Got Style at 50+. Every subscription helps this channel reach more women who deserve fashion advice built on confidence, comfort, and timeless elegance, not passing trends. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. Until next time, remember this: you don't need a closet full of shoes to look stylish. You simply need the right ones. Stay confident, stay elegant, and as always, you've still got style at 50+.